everyone, welcome to another episode of Century Countess, aka the Reaper's Golf videos. This is Reaper here, and it's my birthday week. Yes! Now, I want to look good during my birthday week, and this is not looking good. This is my hair. It's been recently trimmed by my friend Chunky. Thank you, Chunky, if you see this. Unfortunately, after we trimmed it, evened it out, we don't really have much highlights left. And the highlights are not looking cute. They're not looking good. They're looking kind of... I don't even know what this color is. But we're getting rid of it. So, we are using our handy dandy special hair color. The Kissed Lift Up Maximum Strength. Normally I use this for a toner after I actually bleach, but we're on a budget, and so we are going to basically try to tone our hair as much as possible. We are going to try maybe not touch the roots, but no one asked, we will. We will just get the urge and just touch the roots. So we're not even going to keep our promise, I guarantee you. So, without further ado, let's begin. And yes, I am growing my front part. I will admit, before anyone says, you should shave if you're going bald, I voluntarily shave my front part for my wigs, for my caricatures. So before any smartass that doesn't even follow us or bot that decides they want to put in their opinion, don't waste your time because I already answered your question. I voluntarily shave my front part. So, yes, I think we're just going to... and normally I would brush this in, but unfortunately we do not have that. So just basically what I'm doing is I guarantee you if this gets on Hair Buddha or some other channel, I guarantee you somebody's going to recommend this. They're going to be, the person that does the reaction is going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. I guarantee you they are. Well, sorry, but we'll see how it happens, and if it gets on the sides, that's fine. I'm going to shave those off anyway. I always shave those off. So, okay. And if there's any of this left, we may do a re-bleach, because it does say, you know, this is enough for like 2 rounds, so... And one bleach normally does not do the trick. Let's just go ahead and get that on. Okay. And normally you're supposed to do this with gloves, but I have been okay with not doing this with gloves. And plus, the gloves that I want to try to save those gloves for when we put in the coloring, because we're going to put coloring in this. So already coloring the highlights. And I will say the highlights are probably going to be the most brightest part of the hair. So I'm going to make sure. Like I said, I'm just making sure that all the product is in. Now then, we're going to cap it. and basically let it cook. So, yes. Alright, I'll be back to show you what the progress is after 30 minutes. So this stage 1, the tips are platinum and they fade out to what I like to call retro Barbie yellow. Now, this, you can either stop here if you like this look, or you can do another shade, because if you dip, whatever you do, for this color, do not use blue shampoo. If you're planning to use blue shampoo, do not use it. Otherwise, this part right here, this part will look really, really good. It will be like super white, and then this retro Barbie yellow color will look disgusting. It will look like a hideous, like literally it will be a hideous color. It will either look like baby poo green or another monstrosity color, or it won't color at all. It will just tint it and make it darker, so it will look like you have an ugly shade of orange brown rust. So what you want to do is you just basically want to go over it again with your leftover bleach. Okay, so we have the rest of the bleach. So we're going to do another round, and it's already literally frothing. So it's like, so what I'm going to do is I am just going to go after the roots. I'm not going to worry about the top because the top's already done. The top is already bleached out to its heart's content. We just want to go for the bottom. Oh well, I got a little on my shirt, but this is just, this is just an old night shirt. It's had a lot of stuff done to it in the past. And we're going to go ahead and use as much of this as we can. Alright, the next thing you want to do is, once again, put a little thing over it like what I did last time, and then wait another 30 minutes, maybe less this time because it's already blonde. and check every 10 minutes. So we're going to do that, and I'll be back with what we have after. Okay, so we're back. So I'm going to explain what I did. So as you guys saw, I put a second layer of bleach in, washed it. Then off camera, there was just a little bit of like rakings left of the bleach. I put a little bit of conditioner in there, and I made a type of bleach wash that I just put in. I let it set for about maybe 5 minutes, and then I washed it out, and we've gone from retro Barbie. Let me hold it up to kind of between a Marilyn Monroe blonde to well, not lemony, but a borderline lemon, slightly tint lemon / Marilyn Monroe blonde with platinum highlights. We did put just a little bit of toning blue shampoo or purple shampoo, whichever you prefer to call it, in the hair to lighten it up a little bit more. It did the trick. Now, I'm not going to do anything else to it tonight, but I am going to probably do a color test on one of the strands to see if the neon green will take, and if it doesn't, if it looks good, because I think, since it's lemon yellow, neon green, it's not going to hurt. It's just going to make it more neon. So I think I should be good. However, if you want more of a platinum, you'll need to do a toner. You'll need to get a toner and add it to the lemony bits or the Marilyn Monroe bits. Try to avoid the tips that are already platinum. And follow the directions to the toner and keep your eye on it. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. So anyway, follow the directions to the toner, whatever toner you decide to get. And then sometimes it may not take as long as the box says. Sometimes it might be shorter. And I think the box of directions for the toner also mentions that. So yeah, keep your eye on it. And then afterwards, wash it out. And if you just feel like it could just use just a smidge more, use what's ever left, not too much. And then if you have just as little left, leave it aside. Put a little bit of blue shampoo in it again if you want to, just to see if you can kind of widen it out. And if there's any coloration, because sometimes blue shampoo will color the hair. It will leave little blue or purple bits. If that happens, take what's left of the toner and add a little bit of conditioner and just run it through there and just let it set, and it should wash out the blue or the purplish tint that was left there if the blue or the purple shampoo accidentally colors it, because it did with my hair once. So right now we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna let it air dry, and we're just gonna let the hair rest, because the hair has just had a little too, because this is a process, and we should be getting paid within 1 or 2 days. So this is gonna be resting for 1 or 2 days just to let it set and etc., and then if we decide to, we will come back for the toner. If not, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be adding the neon. The neon green. We're going back to neon. So I will decide what happens either tomorrow, or I might see you in a day or two. Okay. We are back, and the hair is fully dry. It actually is a lot more lighter, so it did more than I thought it did. So now we're putting on the gloves from the bleach box that we didn't use. These are really nice gloves. These are like literally, these are the gloves they should start putting in other hair color products, because this, seriously. So we are going neon once more. Hopefully this color is still good. But yeah, say goodbye to the new platinum. We're going back to neon green because that is our color. And ever since you can see on Instagram that stuff, this product glows in the dark, or not glows in the dark, glows in dark light. So yeah, we want that. And I'm sure people are going to be like, it's the Joker, when they see me walk down the street because of this. But I don't care. Neon green is my color. Clown Goth is also part of my aesthetic. And I will say this, we may have I don't know if we'll have an ombre, but who knows, it might be a fun color if it is an ombre. Okay. I'm going to have to grab more of this, unfortunately. Not for this round, but for future rounds, if they still make this color. But it was very hard finding this specific color. There was other neons, but neon green must have been a popular color. I was lucky to find this. As you guys know, I found this on eBay, and I was impressed the size of the container. Because I think I decided to do it because, one, it's hard to find a really good neon green, and as you saw in past videos, I've made it, but it doesn't last, and it just like the green fades out of the yellow, and I'm left with lemon yellow hair. So yeah. So we may end up, alright, there's a little bit more. Oh, this is going to be so beautiful, you guys. Alright, so I'm going to put more off camera. I'm going to need my hand mirror just to see if there's any left. And then I'm going to let it set. And then from there, we'll show you the results. And that will probably be the next day when we're all fixed up and be able to show this hair off. So the longer we let this set, the more powerful it is. So I'm going to wash the slight excess off and put whatever I can't see on this camera on the section. So 1 second, let's just go here, and I'll be back tomorrow. And we are back. This is the next day. By the way, this is my birthday week, if I have not mentioned it. Today is Tuesday the 23rd. It's the 23rd Tuesday. So, birthday week of June. And I will say it is so interesting not seeing my dark roots. Just a full-on head of neon green. This is going to look so cool when the roots do come in and we get to a longer length, because literally, you guys, I want to to grow out my death hawk as long as I can. Literally, I want to at least have a really cool death hawk before I am 40. And I hate saying that because that is a few years away. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to start editing, and there will be a video, I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago, and yeah. So it is a makeup video. We will be doing a makeup video with our new hair, of course. We're going to try, after that, we are just going to start publishing videos that we've already made for this week, and then our present day videos. So please like, subscribe, hit that bell for more. I'm getting ready to do a makeup video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.